Hello and welcome to another edition of Goa 365's Story Behind the Story. Now the assembly elections are over. It was being touted as a semi-finals by one party and the other party was saying it's not so important. Then the other party started saying no, it is the semi-finals, so they are on the ascendancy, while the one section is saying no, it's not so important. Anyway, whatever may be that politics, the assembly elections to the 5 states is over and it was a complete rout. The BJP swept in the states, and possibly I don't know, but at least in my opinion, I feel that the Congress has lost the game instead of the BJP winning it. So, but that's not for me to say. That is for the panelists to debate. And I would, without much waste of time, I will introduce them to you. Starting with Advocate Clafat Almeida Coutinho, political analyst, a very senior person who's been, besides being a very prominent man, prominent in the legal circles, he's also a very, a very sharp and follower of what's happening not only in Goa but even outside. Dadar Bab, welcome to our show. Savio Bab Coutinho from the Congress. Savio Bab, welcome to our show. Former mayor of Margaon. Francis Bab Coelho from AAP. He's been in AAP for a long time now. For the last elections also he was there. I remember him coordinating when the Chief Minister of Delhi used to come and for his meetings and all that. So, Clafat Bab, you give us a general overview of what you feel. I know we were discussing earlier and we were on totally two different books, but what do you feel about the roadmap to the thing and the assembly election we discussed last time, but what bearing could it have, and what you feel is going to be what the various parties are going to follow?
See, you look at the narrative that was set by the opposition, I would say, for the first time. They tried to set a narrative. The narrative was based upon caste calculus. According to me, that narrative has been taken over by them, and the way the chief ministers and the deputy chief ministers have been chosen to a large extent by the ruling party now.
Okay.
They have taken over that narrative. One. Number two, the choice of chief ministers is very clear that there are no challenges left at any time. Not that there were challenges to the charismatic leadership of Narendra Modi now, but according to me, people who are seen as challenges in 2011, 2012, 2013, as the biographer of Narendra Modi says, Nilanjan Chaudhary, that they are also wiped out now. Now, why this has happened? This has also happened because BJP's central command is become all powerful. They, to a large extent, do not depend on the states, while the other side is states dependent, in the sense whether it is Congress party, TMC, AAP or any other party, they are in the states. And according to me, now the next round of elections, see, if you look at the last elections which went about, everybody thought, and even BJP must have thought, they are on a weak wicket in Rajasthan and Madhya Pradesh. Now in Rajasthan and Madhya Pradesh, they somehow made up. In Madhya Pradesh in particular, if you look at the post-poll results, Shivraj Singh Chauhan was a very popular, wanted face. It is said that 79% of the MLAs wanted Shivraj Singh Chauhan. I would not say the same thing of Chhattisgarh and Rajasthan, because in Chhattisgarh and Rajasthan, this was not the issue, it was Narendra Modi only. But while in Madhya Pradesh, I would say Shivraj Singh Chauhan, his persona was bigger than Narendra Modi for the state elections. not that any less of Modi brand, but according to me, they decided that they can dispense with Shivraj Singh Chauhan. They realized very clearly that he can put no challenge to the central leadership. And now if you look at it, Vasundhara Raje and Shivraj Singh Chauhan, the BJP has taken a calculated risk of the next elections, and the next elections would not be states dependent. It would be dependent centrally, while all other parties would be fought in the states. So that would be the issue according to me.
So what you are saying is, see, MP, I agree.
Yes.
MP Mama Magic
Yes.
did it. So
Yes.
Chhattisgarh is a state that most pollsters were saying that would go to the Congress.
Correct.
Rajasthan was anyway 50-50.
See, I can tell you.
Chhattisgarh and MP
Yes.
was
I can
basically
tell
the
you.
Congress
I can
lost
tell
the-
you.
lost the plot
I can
somewhere.
tell you from whatever I have read. Only one journalist took this view that Chhattisgarh is very difficult for the Congress party. That was Sabha Naqvi. She very clearly said that it was a tribal belt, and in the tribal belt, the chief minister has not been very kind to the tribals. That was her view, and it looks like that has prevailed.
Okay. So most
And this is the only one journalist who gave that view very clearly. I read this on Frontline, that extremely difficult for the Congress party would be the tribal issue, and it looks like the tribal belt went with the Congress party.
No, but
and look at this now. They have a tribal face. They have a tribal face there in Chhattisgarh. They have a Yadav in Madhya Pradesh. Now look at the ripple effect of Yadav in UP and Bihar. So I would say their caste response to the caste calculus of the other side has been great.
the one thing.
The narrative, normally the BJP sets the narrative.
Correct.
This time the opposition said the narrative, and they have reacted fantastically.
Because, see, it was a ST, I mean like a tribal, then it was a OBC, then it was a Brahmin. They have taken care of.
Yes, correct.
They have taken-
They have taken care of.
And
it.
it's not
No,
that-
but it is possible. See, it is possible also because they know that their command would be respected. That same thing may not happen on the other side. On the other side, what happens is
This
the
is where we
command does
disagreed.
their command does not work. That is the problem.
No.
No. The difference is between let us look at Congress party, as you are saying. The BJP is dependent on the central charismatic leadership, while the Congress party today is dependent on the regional satraps.
Okay, I will come back to you on this. Looking at the results for the past 15 years, I'll come back to you on this very thing.
Yes.
One. Now, but before that, I would bring in the Congress on this. Savio, no, you have been in electioneering or in politics for a very, very long time. I remember when I was in Margao in 2009, 10, something like that. That time you were the mayor. So this is like many years back. So tell me one thing. Let's start from Goa. What is the Congress doing in Goa, getting prepared for the Lok Sabha? Is it getting prepared? Is it not getting prepared? You feel it's getting prepared? Issues are coming up.
Definitely, Congress is.
Do you have a strategy, a narrative?
Congress is very much getting prepared. In fact, various blocks are being formed. Booth level, up to booth level, the party is organizing its cadre basically, and no doubt it is a difficult task basically after this defection and mass defection that have gone the same. But in spite of that, the Congress does have loyal supporters, and that we are trying to tap. And as far as South Goa is concerned, we are very much confident, though we have got more than one aspirant basically, but all said and done, all are working for the Congress, and we are sure that South seat will be retained by us. And so also in North, it is not that we don't have any thing as such, but the party is building up in the North as well. We have been taking up issues at various levels, various departments. In fact, even today, the health services, the director of health services was get out on account of the poor health condition of all the urban health, all the health centers, urban as well as the rural, and the pathetic condition basically. So all these issues are directly connected to the common man, and though it may be a late start, but very concrete steps are being taken to build up the organization all over Goa, and we are confident that even though these people have defected for their own selfish needs, the people have not left the party as such.
Savio, sorry, this is exactly my point. You're talking about 27 election. This is Lok Sabha.
No, exactly.
Wait. Lok Sabha strategy, narration, Prime Minister Modi,
though the
the
MLAs
strategy, BL Santosh, Amit Shah, he was talking about caste.
MLAs may have
He's a
shifted.
genius in social engineering, Amit Shah.
MLAs may have shifted for their selfish and greed basically, but the people have not followed them all through.
So you have a strategy.
This has been proved even earlier during the previous term. The defections that had taken place, where they are now, people have showed them their place. And the same thing, at least we are having a election before the next assembly election in the form of a parliament election. And here we are going to see to what extent this defection has helped the BJP as far as the electorate is concerned.
What about the alliance? Any talks about the alliance have started? Means have you all got anything from the center saying that okay, INDIA, India or India Alliance, whatever they call it, so they should be there. You would say India Alliance. Any talks? Because see now AAP will come in next. AAP is there, RG is there, Anikon Asa, TMC is there, X is there, Y is there.
As far as today's day is concerned,
nothing.
All the parties are working together. As a,
you all actually working?
No.
Okay,
see,
I'll bring Francis in next.
You have seen also on various fronts, even in the assembly, during the assembly session. All the opposition parties have come together to take on the BJP head on. And as far as the official alliance, this I would not be able to.
No, I'm saying nothing has come as yet. Anything has come?
Yeah, but no, nothing has come so far. But what all said and done, I sincerely feel that all the parties will be together to ensure the defeat of BJP in the coming Lok Sabha elections.
Yeah, anyway, it's good to see a congressman coming and defending the party. Otherwise, I get blamed because Klafat says that I am defending Congress all the time. So anyway, it's been a long time. Anyway, yes, Francis. First time on a discussion, political discussion beside.
No, but after a long
time. Yeah. So what I'm saying is that this what Savio is saying, I would agree with him because he is a grassroots politician. But isn't this what do you say pathway to the assembly more than the Lok Sabha? Lok Sabha it has to be a little more because see how would people vote for. You know how it is. How would people vote for a Lok Sabha? They would vote for Prime Minister Modi, right? Local issues, no doubt, are an issue that will form. But I think maybe 50-50, 60-40, something like that. So something like that, some sort of a narrative. Is it going to affect these assembly elections? Is it going to affect the whole planning of like Delhi is going to become a big issue? Punjab. What do you feel? Generally, I'm not making much sense, but
see, there are a couple of things. First of all, so the BJP is trying to put this narrative that the 24 elections is done and dusted,
okay,
right? Which is not true. I'll tell you why it's not true. Is because if you see the culminative vote that has been gathered by the Congress is more than the BJP. The Congress has got 4 crore 90 lakh votes, and the BJP has got 4 crore 81 lakh votes. So the Congress, just one political party, without the alliance, has got 9 lakh more votes culminatively, if all the 4 states you take. So the narrative that the BJP spins with the media houses that they control is to say that it is a done and dusted thing, hat trick, and they're using all those terms, which is not the case, right? The alliance, if we talk about the alliance, we are constantly in touch with our senior leaders and we are asking them what is the way forward. The effect of the alliance currently has been that we have stopped attacking the Congress, and we were not really attacking them in full force.
Yeah,
but
y'all were.
yeah, but we are trying to, like, see that if we have to work with them, at least to defeat one common evil first to deal with. So we've stopped. We are trying to, like, work that out. But at the same time, we feel that, like, Aam Aadmi Party has always been a in the race between the rabbit and the tortoise. Aam Aadmi Party is the tortoise. We come slowly but diligently. We're moving step by step. We're doing our work. We're not fancy. We don't jump around too much, but our work is going on. I mean, ground level or kaam kotta, and that slowly shows. And when we come with, like, a force to reckon with, and that's our way of doing things. So we, like, if you ask me personally, this is not the party opinion, but me personally, I think we've got 2 MLAs and they've also got 2 MLAs in the south. So we are at par with them in the south. So we and plus our, like, our
South Salset, no, Doctor?
yeah.
What is that?
Salset, no? 2 and 2 MLAs in Salset, no?
No, South too.
South.
Campaign.
They've got 2
Veli-
MLAs.
Veli and,
Kepeng.
Yeah.
No, but they are Yola and Salset.
Salset,
Yeah.
both in Salset.
Yola, Kepe also, yeah. No.
Kepe, Altan is in
Altan.
Kepe.
Yeah. No, but if you see what Savio said, the people are angry that those MLAs left the Congress, right? That anger can come in the form of, like, let's not trust the Congress again at all, and let's look at a new party. Let's look at a new person and see, because we've got a better history of our MLAs and our people not jumping parties. So the Goa people, like, finally might have learnt their.
Again, you're talking about assembly.
No, I'm talking about this also.
Lok
In
Sabha. Okay.
In Lok Sabha also.
So depending on who gets the ticket.
Yeah,
seat.
yeah. Depending on who gets the seat, we have a strong reason to ask for it also. But that is not, like, that's not at my level, so I can't really comment on that. But we are doing our best to ensure. See, but
So suppose if the Congress gets the seat, you all feel that it
yeah,
is
if
likely
we are part
that
of the India Alliance, we will definitely support, because, like, we feel that the BJP, what is happening is the autocracy of Mr. Narendra Modi is just getting ridiculous. If you see the results in the 3 states, the capital has shifted from Jaipur, Raipur and Bhopal to New Delhi. There is no capital left. It's being run from New Delhi completely. Like earlier, at least with the Bhupesh Baghel and all, there was some form of control. They did the same thing in Goa as well. When Mr. Parrikar was, like, not CM anymore, and they had to bring in a CM, they bought somebody who is completely, our current CM is more affiliated to, like, what's going on at the top than he's affiliated to the local people and what is happening with the local people. Every decision that we see that is taken by the CM over here reeks of, direction that has come from the center. So, like, we'd rather have Goans running Goa rather than, like, a puppet CM running Goa for us. Because then, if it's not a Goan who's running the state, he doesn't understand us, he doesn't talk to us, there's no connect. Our problems are, not heard out at all. So that's my view on this. The field is completely open and nothing is done and dusted.
Okay.
Glenn, your first statement to Francis was that people would vote for Modi. That need not be in Goa, basically. In fact, Goans would prefer to vote against Modi, as far as Goa, these 2 seats are concerned. And that what makes us positive that the BJP in Goa during the Lok Sabha elections will be defeated.
Okay, fine, fair enough. We'll come to that later. But what I'm saying is, what both Savio and what both Francis are saying, Doctor, is basically talking about the center, right? Now, Lok Sabha is center.
Yes.
Lok Sabha is not local.
Correct.
So what they are saying is basically that center is very strong of the BJP. This is not what the people are looking at.
That is what
for Lok Sabha.
No, that is what I was saying. That even for Lok Sabha, the BJP election machinery would be run from Delhi, while for Lok Sabha, the election machinery for Lok Sabha on the other side would be run from the states.
Okay, let me just interrupt.
Wait, just complete.
Okay.
It would be run by TMC, it would be run by AAP, it would be run by Congress from their states, it would be run by DMK, it would be run by left in Kerala. Like that it would be run. So it would be the states, the federal units almost challenging a strong center. Now, at a very election level, the moment the other side falls into the leadership trap, the game is lost. Because Modi has a charismatic, popular leadership. The moment they fall into that trap of leadership, it is lost. I feel that if at all there has to be a challenge, because they are in pole position, the challenge has to come based upon a narrative. Now, they are already late on a narrative. This narrative should have been built from the state level. There should have been an alliance in Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan, even Telangana, where they have won. That could have been a better narrative that we units are challenging the center. Now, I am not saying that it is impossible, but all that I am saying that BJP is far ahead, one. Now, what is there on the other side? How do you build a narrative? They will have to build a narrative on unemployment. They have to build a narrative on inflation. They will have to build a narrative around democracy. Now, this is what all the parties have to build around. But the problem is their inner bickerings is so high that that is what keeps them apart.
See, I totally agree with Dotor on this. I totally agree with Dotor on this, as in, like, for example, I feel that all local parties, I mean, sorry, my bad, not all parties in the opposition who are local based are following.
Have a local base.
Sorry?
Who have a local base.
No, local based, like they're not pan India.
Right.
Like even y'all are basically Punjab, Delhi and
Punjab, Delhi.
Punjab, Delhi and a little bit in Goa.
Right.
Congress is, I think,
Three states in power.
In power, yeah. And
No, they have a vote base.
Vote base.
See, what
Around
happens is
20%.
Congress has, even in this
20%.
election, they have almost a 41% vote
so
base.
that means bad
It's a-
strategy, no?
No, it is not bad strategy.
They got wiped out in the states.
The problem,
wiped out.
See the problem.
It was not, it was
the
not
problem,
a tough fight.
Just listen. The problem is the difference in Madhya Pradesh is about 8%.
Okay.
According to me, Madhya Pradesh was difficult to fill the gap.
Okay.
But a alliance with Akhilesh would have added them another 2 or 3% more.
That makes it 5%.
Yes, the gap would have come down. Alliance with BAP in Rajasthan, the alliance with smaller parties in Rajasthan could have filled that gap, or it could have come very close. But the problem is when in power, they treat smaller allies very badly.
Who now, BJP or
Or
Congress?
Congress.
Okay. Okay.
I tend to agree with him over there. That, like, you know, the thing with Congress is that they feel that, like, you know, they've just got charge of the alliance and they are in charge of the alliance. But, like, you know, they should be proving that rather than saying it. You know, if they had won these 3 states or they had won even 2 out of the 4, then they could have said that, okay, we'll take 4
I think
positions.
probably it would have been very dangerous, because then they would have said, we are the bosses, we won 2, 3 and then, like, you do what you want to go to hell.
That's right.
And then probably BJP would have touched 400. Yeah. Sorry to interrupt, but I'm just saying.
No, see, if they had won at least 2, not 4, if they had won at least 2, then they would have had more bargaining power. Right now, they don't have that bargaining power, and
Is it not a
See,
good
besides,
thing?
besides,
It is a good thing
see,
for the
besides
alliance.
bargaining
State
power,
level.
It is a good thing for the alliance.
besides bargaining power, people also look at who is winning. See, there is a set of people.
10-15%.
Who people, they are on the winning side. So you have to build that narrative that we are winning, that we have a chance of winning. The moment it is seen that you have no chance of winning, then people shift to the other side. That is how you position yourself.
And secondly, when it comes to state level, there are now the parties, the alliance.
Lok Sabha state level.
Yeah, we are talking about the alliance, which did not happen. So at state level, even those parties have certain shortcomings as such, or even those parties have to take care of their people. And when the seat sharing cannot happen, then these type of things come up basically, because those parties also have to take care of their
own. Yeah, I agree.
Now, as far as when it comes to Lok Sabha, it will be the entire parties against BJP. So this is what we are hoping for.
Yeah, but
See,
Savio,
there has to be a give and take. I will tell you, in left front in West Bengal, they gave 1 seat to SP.
Yes.
He got elected. They made him minister.
Yes.
See, I mean, it has to be like that.
Right.
See, you have to share the
Bigger
power.
brother obviously has to take care of the small one. Dodor, I'll just hold this point. I will start with you because I have a certain number of questions to you before I go to the others. But I need to take a break. We are like out of time in this segment. Thanks, guys. We have a lot of questions that I want to put for you all more than you all want to put and get this thing moving. Sad that BJP has not yet reached. Yeah, thanks and keep watching Goa 365.